Our next speaker is Danielle Romig from University Health Services.
Hello, everyone. So I want to tell you a little about the health center and what all we have to offer and about the student insurance. So it's University Health Services. We are located in the DeWeese Health Center on Eastway Drive. So it's right on campus, very close and convenient. And we do offer a wide range of services. We have a general medical clinic, so that would be for illnesses, injuries, primary care, that type of thing. We also have a women's clinic on our lower level, so preventive care, prescribing birth control, annual exams, anything like that. We also offer immunizations. We have on-site lab, x-ray, and pharmacy. And we have psychological services on our second floor, and Dr. Pamela Farrer-Singleton will be up next, and she'll tell you more about that. And then I also want to tell you about the cost of services. A lot of people ask about that. So we do have a very reasonable, affordable self-pay rate if you don't have any health insurance or don't want to use your health insurance, but we can accept most health insurance plans. And it would be just like going to any doctor's office. If you normally have a copay or deductible, those would apply. We can collect copays up front, or if we don't know how much you're going to owe, like if you have a high deductible plan, we typically put charges on your student account after we hear back from your insurance company. And we can at least try to bill most plans. We're in network with a lot of them, not in network with everybody, but we can usually try. And if services are not covered, if they're completely denied as out of network, we can bring charges down to our self-pay rates. Lab work is a little bit different. We go through Quest Diagnostics. That's our third-party reference lab. So they would bill lab work to your insurance and bill you for any balance. You would just get a separate bill in the mail. And there is also, of course, student insurance. So if you don't have insurance, or maybe your insurance is a bit expensive, or you know that you're going to be aging off of your parents' plan, usually you can stay on until age 26. It might be a good idea to sign up for the student health insurance. It's through United Healthcare Student Resources. A couple things to note. For domestic students, the student insurance is completely voluntary and optional. There's nothing to opt out of. If you want it, you actively have to go online and enroll. For international students, the student insurance is mandatory. So you will automatically be billed for the student insurance. If you're an international student, it'll just go right on your tuition account. And if you are a graduate assistant, you get a great deal on the student insurance. The university subsidizes it, so you'll only pay 30% of the cost of the premium if you're a graduate assistant. You just need to make sure you enroll as a GA using the correct URL. And if you're an international student and a GA, in order to get the fee waived from your account, you need to enroll as a GA and make your payment as a GA, and then the fee will be removed. So make sure you follow that process. Otherwise, you may be stuck paying full price for the student insurance instead of the 30%. Also want to remind everyone about the immunization requirement. All Kent State students are required to show proof of 2 doses of the MMR. That's the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine. Usually you receive the first one as a baby. The second one, it depends, maybe around kindergarten, maybe around middle school, but everyone should have had 2 doses of the MMR, and we just need to see proof of that. If you can usually find proof from your doctor's office or pediatrician's office, from your high school, from your previous college. There are lots of ways to get a hold of these records. If you cannot find them, there are a couple options. You can just get the shot again. It doesn't hurt you to get it a 3rd time. Or you can have titers drawn, so that's blood work that tests to see if you have immunity. So if you can't find these records, just contact the health center and we can help you solve that. So if you do not turn in your immunization records or provide other proof like the titers, your spring class registration will be put on hold. So it won't affect your classes for fall. You can still attend fall classes, you do have some time. But when it comes time to enroll for spring, if you have not turned in your immunizations, a hold will be placed on your registration. So just make sure to get those in. We do also have, we'll actually have 3 tables at the resource fair for health services. So one will be specifically for immunizations if you want to turn them in or if you have questions. One will be for billing, so if you have insurance or billing questions. And then there will also be a table for general information and psychological services. So please stop by if you do have immunizations or questions for us. A couple other things I just wanted to mention very quickly. Our excuse policy, the health center does not provide written excuses. So if you miss work or class, it is up to you to contact your professors or employers, try to let them know ahead of time that you're missing work. Depending on the circumstances, we can provide some kind of documentation, but we do not provide written class excuses. And keep that in mind too, if you are a teaching assistant, please do not ask your students to bring you excuses from the health center. We cannot do that. Also, one more quick reminder, we are a smoke-free, tobacco-free university. You might have already heard that, but best to try to get that message out there to as many people as possible. So that is all I have. Thank you very much.